Real quick. Jesus Christ, when he comes back, he's going to have a new name. Because it's going to be somebody different with a different name. Like when David was walking the earth, King David, and the Christ Spirit, he represented the Christ Spirit. Same with many others. When they're walking the earth, they represent and have the Christ Spirit. So the Christ these days is going to have a new name. It's just not going to be, it's not going to have the name Stephen in it or James. And it's not going to be Deshaun either. You know who's a really good talker? A really good speaker is the guy you just did a video about. Call for an Uprising. He's a very good communicator through reading the script in front of him. And I mean, I know that like the trick is to ramble on, you know, without a script. I know that is a trick. I mean, you have to be really good at it to ramble on for like at least a half hour reading your script, but making it seem like you're not. Like that is the key. So you can't let like the camera catch your eye reading your script wherever you are. So when you're behind, like when you don't have to worry about a camera being in your face, staring into a, do I look cockeyed when I'm like staring into the little round hole there? When you don't have to worry about being recorded, you don't have to think about it. It's just not there. When you don't have to show your face, I mean, I don't know if he ever did show his face or not, but what I'm saying is this: he's very good. Steve, you got a good employee there, and I see where he's kind of going with. I'm like halfway in that video, and I just figured I want to comment about this because maybe I might forget. He's pushing, like, he's talking about Jews. He's talking about big noses. He's being really, like, you know, and then he's mentioning his channel is greater than Zachary Hubbard, the guy that since I started mentioning his name, now Steve's making a video about him. But how come we both had the same discernment about him, Steve? You know what I mean? How come me and the Call for an Uprising and you have the same exact discernment about that guy, but yeah, my discernment's off about you, right? Right. So that I'm surprised. You know, you should do this, Steve. I think the only one that can might compete with me would be, you know, like mockery wise, is if you had one of your top employees there call for an uprising, do like a bashing of me, because you tried the Saters and it's not the same, because they're not like a top channel, you know what I mean? But see, Call for an Uprising, he commented over on my channel. I didn't think it was him, I just thought someone was trolling. And then it was a live stream a while back when I was talking to the Saters. And so you had him comment on my channel, and then he got on a live stream, and I asked him if he can comment on the channel after, and then I'll go to his channel to check and see if it was him. He did, and I appreciated it. And I did a video about him before, you know, remember with the red wig, and I was sticking up for the Saters. I got caught. I didn't know that yous are all part of the same thing. I was just sticking up for what I believed at the time. Because I didn't like, you know, what he was saying about him. But he's good at reading scripts. So, Steve, give him a script, man. Give him a script. Tell him to do a skit thing about me. And if anybody sees the video, I'm not subscribed to him, but you'll let me know, Steve. You'll probably show it. So just, it's one of them things where I didn't want to say anything because now you won't do it. But I did want to put it out there. he knows who I am, Call for an Uprising. He came to my channel. So I did respect him for doing that, even though he's your employee. But hey, look, man, I've learned how to respect a lot of your employees, because a lot of your employees have learned how to respect me too, and that's just a fact. So I don't hold any grudges on anybody, but I would like to see that, Steve. Have your boy do like a bash of me, all right? And then I'll see if I feel like doing something back with him. All right, thanks, Steve. Hey, look, without you, man, my channel wouldn't be. I just wouldn't have any content like whatsoever, because I wouldn't know what to talk about, who to talk about. I guess I don't know. I mean, I would try to find somebody to accuse, right? I don't feel right unless I go throughout the day accusing people of things that they didn't do, and I know that they didn't because I'm not watching them. You know what I mean? So, but man, thank God though, because it gave me something to do, right? In these days that are supposed to be the last days. It is technically, it's like the last days of all the fakery for the next 1,000 years or something like that. But without finding out like what this character is over there on YouTube, I probably wouldn't be able to talk every day like I was before he came around. I probably wasn't able. I would not be able to figure out something else to talk about, or ramble on about. I can ramble on about anything and nothing, and just talk about anything at all, and it doesn't even make sense. And I'll just go around in circles and make you think, you know, like, wow, man, what did he say? I don't know. Why am I watching? What, Rob? Now you're talking about. Man, you're so handsome now. So, Steve, look, get your boy on, all right?